Hey everybody, it's your boy Cuban Steve here from the Florida Man Cave. I'm making this video today to help people with budgeting, um, and it's completely free. You can go online and you can download this thing called Libre Office. It's basically the same thing as Microsoft Office, but it's free. So once you go there, this is what you're going to do. So you're in the screen and you're doing a spreadsheet. So at the top, you're going to put in, uh, you know, the basics, like what your expenses are. So you're going to put in rent. You're going to put in, you know, electricity. In my case, it's FPL, but you're then going to put, something like internet provider. You have to have that nowadays. You're gonna, if you live in Florida, you're probably gonna need a car, so you're gonna have a car payment of some kind. Hopefully not. Hopefully you can buy a used car and just fix it up. But typically you wanna, have some type of budgeting regarding maintenance too. You're gonna be paying for gas. You're gonna be paying for insurance on your car. You're probably gonna need a savings, and every man and woman, I mean, honestly, just needs a savings. So right there, you're gonna want to put away at least $200 if you're starting out. If you're a little bit older, like I am, you're probably gonna want to put more, but that all depends. And then you're gonna have MISC, and this is like play money, you know. Just try not to overdo it with the play money, obviously. Shift click there, right below it, and then you're going to put format as currency. So whatever you put in is going to show up as currency. So let's say your rent is, I don't know, $1,500 per month, right? There you go. And you got electricity. Conservatively, I pay roughly around $100, depending if it's too hot or not. At least here in Florida. I don't know what it is anywhere else, but that's something that you have to take into consideration. Moving on, internet. If you want good internet, you're probably going to be paying around $100. That's about what I pay for internet and security. Car payment, let's say just conservatively about $300. And then gas payment, you're probably gonna want to put in about at least $100 for depending on where you're going. So just put the accurate number here. Your insurance, let's just say around $100 a month. Conservatively, and I would recommend you shop around, obviously, for the best price. And then for your savings, if you're starting out, let's say you're 18 years old, and you're starting out, you got to put away at least $200 a month into a savings account, which goes to a retirement account, preferably a Roth IRA. Okay, and I say this because Roth IRA, when you retire, when you're 59 and a half plus, you're going to be able to take that money out tax free. It's post tax money. So it's money that's already been taxed. So that's what I would suggest. You probably want to get, especially if you're a parent, you probably want to get a term life insurance policy because it's cheap. And if something happens to you, God forbid, you're gonna want that. But for MISC, that's what I call, you're going out money. Just say conservatively $100 a month, if you can, you know. So then you come down here, you put your income. Um, so you got your income here, and it is going to be, let's say, after taxes, because you always have to take after taxes. You're not going to get everything. The government's going to screw you in the ass, but that's what they do best. So let's say $3,000 a month, right? And then your balance or your expenses are going to be below it. right? So you're gonna highlight in red. I'm sorry. What the hell is happening here? Okay, there you go. Expenses. So this is you're gonna press this little button right here, and then you're gonna go to sum, and you're gonna go from A2 to H2, and then press enter. So that's your expenses. So ultimately, your balance after expenses is what you can spend, what you have after expenses. So you're gonna show here, um, do the same thing, sum, except you're gonna take your income, which is A5. See, A5, you sunk my battleship, and then you got minus A8, okay? And then you press enter, and then you got 500 bucks left after your savings and your play money. So technically you got more play money, but I would put this away in your savings account actually for a rainy day. You might have medical bills, you might have some other kind of bills. But this is basically how you can make a budget on Libre Office, which is basically Microsoft Office, but for free. And sort your fucking life out, man. You know. And I'm really sorry that you guys have to see my ugly fucking face, but at the same time, I'm glad I can help somebody if I can. So I would say, if you're struggling out there financially, make a budget. If you're really, really in debt, I would suggest going to look at somebody, and I'm not, paid or anything, but fucking don't spend more money than what you got, obviously. Budget for a rainy day, have a rainy day fund. So not just savings, but and retirement, but something that'll actually be there if you need it. Again, I said I'm not a shill or anything, but I would look into something like a Dave Ramsey. He's always getting people out of debt, and he does it in a way that with biblical principles, which is great if you like that shit. If you don't like that shit, it's still great because he still gets you out of debt. So whether you like it or not, it helps. And I mean, this is basically it. If you got to live on ramen noodles for a while to take out your debt, you got to do what you got to do. You might not be able to go out every fucking month. But if you stick to this budget, and put the real expenses on here. Don't just do what I did. But look into your bank account, see what's actually coming out as your expenses, and then just take care of business. Not just men. Everybody needs to know how to do this. This is basic 101 living in the world, and they really need to teach this in school. But hey, I mean, maybe they did, and everybody just was. Train went right over them. So I hope this helps somebody. Let me know in the comments. Please like and subscribe and hit that little bell notification so that you can keep up with my content. I suck at video editing, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna put content out there in case somebody is interested or needs help. Doing basic shit, wanting to know more. I've been a social worker for a long time, so helping people is kind of my thing. So yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think in the comments section, and I'll see you on the flip side.